Hello and welcome to a Terrafirma Tuesday, everybody. How is everyone doing this wonderful evening? I see we've got Vasicot saying hi, am I in the chat, and Cody. They made it, just driving, so you can't stay yet, but wanted to say hello to everyone. Well, hello, Cody. Glad you could make it. In the chat, we currently have Hypnojo here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Are you on your continent all out alone?
I am currently. I can head over if you want me to.
I mean, it's up to you. It's whatever you want to do. We're just kind of hanging out in the call at the moment.
Yeah.
Maya says, hey, Cody. So, yeah, Terrafirma Tuesday. And when we were last on, we were working on a bunch of Steam machines and this whole area here, I believe. And then we also did some redstone mining last week, if I recall. It all feels like a blur at this point in time. And what I was thinking of doing as we look at our quest tree here was to kind of finish off the steam equipment, making the steam oven and the steam grinder. And then depending on how that goes, if we get that done, we might make some electron tubes and move into some of this create stuff here. So that's kind of where I think we should go in our progression of doing a little bit of everything. Thoughts? That was directed to you, Hypno.
Oh, yeah, I'm down for whatever.
That was a whole lot of sure. Why not? So let's look at this. So we wanted to make the, let's say we want to make the steam oven to start. To make that, we need to make a steam oven, a steam input hatch, input bus, output bus, 8 steam machine casings, and 8 bronze firebox casings. So how hard could that be, right? He said confidently. Joshua, welcome to the stream. Says, hey, I'm here for once. What's the plan today? The plan today, we were just going over, is we're going to try and make the steam oven, the steam grinder, to kind of finish off the steam equipment here in the quest tree, and then move our way on down into some of the create parts of the quest tree, making things like the coiling machine, the lathe, some mechanical saws, all these fun little equipments down here to just kind of continue our quest to do everything in the mod pack. And so we're going to start off here by doing the steam oven. And to make this steam oven, we need to make an input hatch, which is a solid steel machine casing, which is just 4 steel ingots around a hammer. And I think we might actually have everything to do that. We probably need to get organized with some of our equipment here before we get too far along into this, he said confidently. Because that's never gone well for us before. Joshua says, don't make the lathe, getting removed in the update. Oh no. I don't like when things are getting removed. Do you know why it's being removed? Excuse me.
Probably doesn't make the game hard enough.
It probably makes it too easy, you know.
Yeah.
I imagine. Yeah, you can't have it easy anything in this game. Oh, I'm running low on steel ingots. So why don't we, while we're here, throw some dust in. Apparently it's too buggy. Well, that tracks. We don't like buggy.
That is an acceptable reason.
We'll allow it. Not that we had any bearing whatsoever on that decision. So it's getting replaced. Interesting. Well, I will hold off on the lathe part specifically then, but thanks for the heads up on that. That is
good to know.
Yeah. Especially since we were about to update here with the 11 version, the 0.11 version of the Terrafirmagreg, which I think it's an alpha as of this week. So we're getting close to updating here soon. What was I need? The steam input hatch. I need small steel fluid pipe. So we can make that. Let's make, why not? We made 60 of those like it was nothing. Wrought iron screws. For some reason I thought I had screws nearby, but maybe I don't. And we are out here in the chest monster once again. We need to have a fun organization party where I actually sit down and organize my mess that I have left all over spawn, which is entirely my fault. But don't tell anyone that, you know. We'll blame Maya since he's not here. You know, that feels like the right approach. What is that noise outside? It sounds like someone is just revving their engine at like a bajillion RPM. It's really weird. I don't know if you can hear that through the mic or not, but someone is going nuts outside my window.
I don't hear anything.
Well, that's probably for the better then. Solid steel casing. I assume we're gonna need more than one, but we're gonna just start by making just one of these. Kenzie, it's me! Hey, Miss Kensington, welcome to the stream.
Hey, Kenzie. Oh, she's the one outside revving her engine.
Oh, that tracks. That is believable. I completely believe that. Maya says, weren't we going to do a group spawn cleanup? We were, and kind of hard to do that when only Hypno and I are online. So we'll have to do that at a time when we're all on. But, you know, we'll get to it.
Oh, hey, Ricky, I pickled those apples, and now in my cellar they last for 27 years.
Told you it would help.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of longevity there.
Now, to be fair, we did go into the settings to adjust some of the life of the foods and things in this game. That is not the same with traditional Terrafirmagreg mod pack, but we did that because it is an SMP, and with all the time zones across the world, making sure that people could play and not have their food instantly rot while other people are online seemed a little fair. So we have prolonged it compared to what the vanilla version of Terrafirmagreg does. So whenever you see any of our videos and the time seems like obscenely long, it is because we went in and adjusted those times for our server. You know, figured it was hard enough, the mod pack as is. We didn't need to make it harder by having your food spoil while other people are playing while you couldn't play.
Yeah.
Maya says, just tell me when and I'm there. Kenzie says, I didn't realize how much I didn't want to do the group spawn cleanup until it came down to it. It's a mess. Yeah, I could be partially responsible for it, but we're still gonna blame Maya. Because that feels like the right thing to do. I need more chests to make the next part of this. So to make the input, we just do a steel casing, and then if I believe you need that to make the output. Oh, you need a screwdriver to make the output. Of course I need a screwdriver. Maya says fair. Well, I'm glad that you recognize that it's your fault, Maya, even though you've had like nothing to do with it. All right, we've got our input bus, our output bus. Now we need 8 steam machine casings. So I need to make some bricks. And I don't know if I have bricks, not really. So let's go get some clay. Yeah, that's what we need. Double You think we have any clay at spawn somewhere?
Oh, if you had said something 2 minutes ago, I could have brought a bunch of clay with me from my base.
Well, I found a little bit of clay, so this will work. I don't think we need that much.
Oh, clay.
Oh, clay. Oh my goodness. That was really funny. That's right, Maya. I did literally say you're in charge of organization. Those were actual words that were like even recorded and included in an episode, I believe. And at one point, everything was organized by the color of the text of the items, which was hilarious. Like all of the random ores, because they had yellow text under the elements, they got a special chest regardless of if they were used together or not. Of course, because Maya didn't know how like anything worked together within this mod pack yet at that point in time. Which hopefully you've gotten better at it by now, Maya. Hopefully. That's those. So how's your week been, Hypno?
It's been fine. You know, just working.
How was your Cobblemon stream earlier?
Oh, it was great, except for the fact that my mic wasn't working until the very end of the stream when you pointed out that it wasn't working.
You know, it happens.
Yeah, but I did win 2 matches today, so that's always good.
That's always nice. Very well done. Kenzie said, Guru's storage building is very nice, but we outgrew the space quickly. Need some expansion. Yes, and we also... I think Guru made a beautiful facility, but did not realize how like certain items work together, so we need to probably create a storage facility that actually utilizes some of the things we now know about the mod pack. More than likely. What was I doing in here? Oh, I was making steel at one point, and I needed more. That's the pig iron. And then do I have any of the other iron? No. There's some steel ingots in there. Hey, there's some steel.
Because there's a bunch of black steel in here.
What are you looking for?
Bunch of regular steel. I'm in the main forge building.
Yeah, we're actually... I've got some ingots in here. I've been smithing a bit.
A bit.
Our ingot storage space is quickly being overrun. I didn't really plan that all the way out. Man, we have a lot of nickel.
We need to build the Fort Knox of the Zetacraft server.
Oh my god, that'd be so cool. Maya says, I'm starting to understand. Kenzie says, gotta make a few phone calls, back in a minute. All right, Kenzie, I'll see you when you get back. I could be here while you could be here. What was it I was working on? I get so easily distracted.
Steel. Something with steel.
This is the steam machine casing. And that is bronze and bricks. I need some mortar. I think I had some mortar in one of these chests. He said, oh so confidently. And finding out that I probably did not. Yeah. Inventory. Not my best moment. Man, imagine if I had like mortar like somewhere logical, like in a chest. We're just flying through all these chests and not finding what I'm looking for. Mortar in the Mage Forge area. Yeah, obviously. Why wouldn't I have put it right where I had left it? That makes a lot of sense. All right, we got some bricks here. And now I believe I do that. I've got 32 bricks. Beautiful. And I think I've got 10 of the steel machine or the steam machine casings. So that should be enough to get started here. What else do I need? The bronze fireboxes. I need bronze stuff. Do we have bronze ingots somewhere? I feel like we had a bunch of bronze ingots in the ore room. We did. Oh, look at me being semi-prepared for once. Once. Doesn't happen often. What's the next part? I'm making bronze firebox casings. There we go. Oh my goodness. Shadowless, hope you have a great day and don't neglect your home base. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Oh my goodness. Thank you. That's nice. Wild. Add a little heart. Ooh, I can give things a heart. That's fantastic. Man, thank you so much. Don't forget to neglect your own home base. I do need to do that, and that's actually kind of what I'm working on for next week's episode, is breaking ground on my actual home base. So I will make sure to prioritize that for next week's episode. But thank you so much for the donation. Greatly appreciate it. Also, I just realized that's 10 euros, not $10, because, you know, conversion rates, and I just don't do those in my head very easily. But thank you. I completely forgot what I was working on. Bronze firebox casing. That's right. So we need the bronze rods. So let's take our little chisel here. Make a bunch of these. Joshua says, what do you mean shadowless? Spawn is the home base. I mean, I have literally since the beginning of the server been living here at spawn, and I can take credit for building these 3 buildings here at spawn. Kenzie is the mastermind for these 2, as well as the barn back there. Guru has made our storage building here. Kenzie has also made our little farming area here, and then Maya helped build the distillery here, and then Hypno takes all our resources.
What?
Sorry. No, Hypno has been a great help with all of them, honestly. Ow. Don't touch the steam pipes, they're hot. They're very, very hot. It's dangerous. It's an impressive village. Thank you, Dark. I'm really happy with how our spawn area has been looking. Maya says, I helped, I watched. I mean, someone had to be the supervisor. So that is true. Ooh, I should eat before I get like, I mean, and look, I'm eating like healthy diets and stuff, so my health is over 3,000. Are you jealous?
Over 3,000?
Yeah. 3,122.
Crazy.
That's with the drinking of the aged beer for bonus health, but you know.
Oh, yeah. Let me see. Do I have any beer on me? I do.
So let's
have a sip of that. Why can't I have a sip? Oh, I am not thirsty.
Cool.
You can stand by. There we go. All right, 3,227.
Filter. So we've got this piece here. There a way? Oh, this is what I was looking for, the crafting part of it. So I also need to make one steam oven block, and that is made with 6 steam machine casings, 2 heat-proof Invar machine casings. Oh, what is Invar? Liquid
Type of metal.
It's iron and nickel together. Okay, so we need to make some Invar ingots before we do anything else.
Here.
So let's do that real quick.
Is it wrought iron or like cast iron?
Oh God, why would you ask me something after I just closed it?
I don't know.
It is just liquid iron, so the cast iron should work for that. Dark, that's a healthy lifestyle. My IRL body is jelly. Well, yeah, that's fair. I get that.
What is the ratio?
If we look at our mixture here, it's 60 to 70% nickel and 30 to 40% iron.
Okay, well, I got 4 stacks of iron here.
All right, let's come over to our secret mixing machine. Let me get some coke to fire this guy up. Maya said, how does Hypno have more HP than you? That's wild. Wait, you have more than me?
Yeah.
Where are you at?
Right here.
What's your HP?
3227.
Wow. Oh, it's probably because he had fruits. I haven't had any fruit recently. That's why Hypno's ahead of me.
I could use a little more veggies, and my grains are low, and I don't have any dairy, but
yeah,
fruit and protein are maxed.
All right, don't put anything in yet, because as you can see, there's a bunch of weak steel in the crucible that I need to empty out. And we don't want to make useless material after we've gone through the hard part of making some weak steel. Those ingot piles, isn't that right, Dark?
Make weak steel?
So the weak steel is part of making the black steel. I'll show you how to do it once we make those ingots. But yeah, if we look in here, we have nickel, lead, tin alloy, steel, wrought iron, red alloy, sterling silver, rose gold. We're pretty low on the sterling silver and rose gold, to be honest. We should make more of those. Silver, a bunch of gold, bismuth, zinc, tin, black steel. I actually have a decent amount of black steel, brass, and copper. And we keep making more and more, so we need to make a better facility for storing all of our ingots, to be honest.
Dedicated facility.
Yeah. All right, let's turn this guy on. Isn't that neat?
That is going quick.
Oh. It's cooled down. All right, those are out. We can turn our clutch off. Let's start by putting a bunch of nickel in there. And then we'll put in probably like 6 cast iron and see if we're close based on mental math real quick.
Yeah.
Dark, do you have a mining machine yet? This can't be all from using a pocket. A lot of it is from just using the mining hammers, and then I've just been going out and around doing a lot of off-screen mining. That's just something I find it very relaxing to mine, so I will go out and just some random days just mine a random ores. I find it therapeutic. That's just me. Shadowless, when is the plan to take care of the chest monster that is the spawn? Yes, I will. Yes. We definitely need to address that. But soon, hopefully. I need to what we really should do is make another storage building and really focus on what's in the chests and organize them in some fashion.
Well, we got Invar right away.
Look at me just guessing on what that recipe would be.
Are we making more?
Yeah, we're already set up for this, so. Turn the clutch off. Pocket means pickaxe. Ooh, that makes more sense. So not necessarily a pickaxe. It was the mining hammer, so it does a 3x3 at least, so it does go pretty fast. Pirate T says, bro, that's so much black steel. Yeah, well, honestly, it's not that much when you think about how many people are on the server and the steel requirements for all the different things. Like, there's plenty of room for ores, and that's part of why we have a lot of the ores is we're like a collaborative group, so it's not just one person doing it, it's just one person's inventory being here at spawn. There's really like 4 or 5 of us that work here at spawn a lot, so.
Ready for that nickel.
Got it in there.
There we go.
Joshua, they are taking care of it though, feeding it, growing, spreading it everywhere. We are just expanding our chest monster for sure. Absolutely. So have you been playing any games besides Minecraft recently, Hypno?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. You count like mobile games?
Sure, I count all games.
Okay. Yeah. Playing a little bit of Void Pets Dungeon.
Void
on
Pets
mobile.
Dungeon. Not familiar with that one.
Yeah, like a RPG gotcha kind of thing.
Cool, cool. Hey, Olive, welcome to the stream. Glad you could be here. So I was going through my Steam library, just kind of clearing up some hard drive space on my computer, and I came across a game that I got years ago but never actually downloaded, and it's the Walking Dead Telltale game series. Have you ever played those?
I've not played them, but I am aware of them.
Oh my goodness, it is fantastic. So I recently downloaded it and I have been like fully into the first season of it. I've been having a blast playing that game.
Nice. Did you ever watch the show?
I watched the first few seasons of the show.
Those are the best seasons.
Yeah,
so.
Up through the governor and the prison, and then when about the point that was it Negan came around?
Yeah,
it's about the time that I just kind of grew disinterested in the show, and also at that point I had a real job and was no longer in college, so I couldn't watch it as much as I would have probably have otherwise. But
yeah,
I do remember when the first season came out, I was in college and I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. Did you ever read any of the comic books?
No, I never read the comic book.
Oh my goodness.
I found out pretty early on that it was based on a comic, but
I think I'm in the minority of people that had some of the comic books before the show.
Nice.
I didn't have many of them, but I had the first 4 sets of the comic books. So it's interesting how much is the same and how much is different from the show to the comic books.
Yeah, those are always fun things to look at, to notice the differences.
Yeah. Olive says that was a dated reference of the Walking Dead Telltale games, right? Considering it's made from a studio that actually went bankrupt and was actually pretty terrible to what it did to its employees. And they're because of the way that their employees were treated when they went bankrupt is part of the push for game developers to unionize, was based on the Telltale corporations. Fun facts. Oh.
Oh no.
Can't do that. That'd be wrong.
Well, I mean, we could still make it happen.
We could have, but with like effort, had to pay attention. as he says, Prisoner was a good season. Also stopped watching around Negan when Glenn was taken off the show. Wasn't even worth it anymore. It was when they took was Abraham off the show. He was the best part.
Who's Deanna?
As soon as they killed him off, I was done. No longer interested. I heard there's a spin-off series, but they aren't worth watching. I mean, isn't that true for most sequels of most things out there that isn't Indiana Jones? And
what spin-off did Indiana Jones have?
I said and sequels.
Oh, okay.
I put that qualifying out there before I said that, because I personally think the Last Crusade was better than the Lost Ark. Are you an Indiana Jones fan?
I mean, I enjoyed the movies when I was a kid. I never got super into it though.
Fair enough. I had like the whole ensemble. I had the whip and the hat and everything.
Nice, I could see that.
Surprising, literally nobody.
Oh yeah, Young Indiana. That was a spin-off, I guess.
And now we have.
Would you consider it a prequel?
Sure. I suppose. All right, that's probably good on the Invar for right now.
Very good.
Look at us. Make a couple stacks of those. Warlock, I get to watch for the time being. Welcome to the stream, Warlock. Glad you could be here. Dark says, I watched all of The Walking Dead and its spin-offs, and I mostly regret it. Feels bad. I think that's the general consensus, Warlock, is everyone watched Walking Dead up until the point that Negan entered. And at that point, I think there was a break in the fandom, and you loved it or you hated it. And there really wasn't an in-between. And the ones that loved it watched all of it, and the ones that hated it pretty much left at that point. And I think I would be on the former, the latter, whatever it's called. Okay, so I think if I put these guys in here, we should get some sheets out of these. I put my iron balloons back in here to get them back to work. Man, that is so convenient to make the plates using this forge hammer. Like, oh my goodness, what a time saver.
Oh yeah.
This is fantastic. There's a wonderful story called We're Alive, done in a radio drama style. So good. All right, I'll have to check that out.
Ooh, interesting. Like the old War of the Worlds.
Ooh. All right. And then Invar frame is Invar rods. So did we put all of the Invar ingots in there?
No, there were still some in the chest.
That is good, because I got afraid that we're just like turn them all on the plates and have to start over.
We could always make more.
I mean, we can. I've
still got 2 stacks of cast ironing. It's on me.
That's not wrong. Invar frame. Make one of those. And then we got our heat-proof Invar machine casings. So now we need to make the steam oven. And that's with the steam machine casings. Do I need to make more of those? Probably.
I'll be right back.
Unacceptable. Can you believe Hypno just leaving us here out on our own? Having to deal with chat on our own? With so much pressure? Let's see. Steam oven. High pressures. Oh goodness. What am I missing here? Steam furnace. I never have enough stuff. That's a liquid boiler. That's not quite what we're looking for. I don't think I have another one of them built up, so I'll have to make one, more than likely. Oh, it was the steam furnace. I would need tin alloy fluid pipes. Got those. Olive says, I only watch like 2 episodes of Walking Dead. I don't care for zombies anymore and wish Hollywood would take a break from it for a long while. That's fair. With zombies in particular, I am a huge fan of The Last of Us, the game and the series and things like that. And part of why I like that series so much is because of how they do their zombies and how it's like an actual like plant growth that creates it. So it's a unique, it's not just a, oh well, zombies happen and we just have to accept that their existence. Like it actually goes into how it happens and off the cordyceps virus of these actual fungi that actually exist in reality. So I thought it was a very unique storytelling in that world.
You know, that's what the Pokemon Parasect is based off of.
I did not, but now I do.
It is a mushroom that is possessing a dead bug.
Interesting. The more you know.
Right? This useful information that'll help everybody in the stream.
I don't know if useful is the word I would use here. Olive says, by the way, Ricky, there's a good chance you'll be able to use bending from Avatar and TFC down the line. I know a mod that's been worked on. Ooh, that sounds fascinating. You like the bending. Let's see. We got our casing. Why? Working with my backpack.
What?
Putting logs all over the place.
I gotta go.
Uh-huh. Use one of my existing furnaces, but then it wouldn't look pretty. Like it defeats the purpose. I want to set everything up. That would be the smart play, but we don't always make the smartest decision here. All right, we have the steam oven. Now let's see how this multi-block steam oven works. So we need, it looks like it's a 3x3 of the bronze firewall casings with the input hatch in the back. So let's take these, get our input hatch. Now, why don't we say no, because I want to have room for a future. Oh, where's the wrench? There's gonna be a wall there eventually. We'll put the hatch back there, just like that. And then let's see, we have, these are the steam machine casings. And I'm pretty sure these input and output buses can go anywhere. I'm fairly sure. There have been Avatar bending mods for Minecraft before. Is this a specific mod for TFC? I think that's a reference to a question for you, Olive. You can also click the all button to see it layer by layer, and inputs outputs can always go anywhere you like. That's what I thought. Oh no. I want it on top like that. And then we'll put the actual oven on this side. And let's see here, hit the all. It is hollow in the middle. That's kind of what I thought. Wanted to see if I needed to leave a space in the middle or not, and I do. All right, we have our steam oven idling. And now I believe I need to get steam power to my input hatch now, which means I need to go get some bronze tubing. I believe is how this works. Small bronze tubing, that'll work.
Hello.
Hello, governor. And let's see.
Can you feed it in the bottom like that? That's awesome.
Yep, it's filling up.
Sweet.
Nice.
Very nice.
For right now, I think I've got hoppers in here. I do. So I'm going to use hoppers right now. That's the output bus. And then I need item pipes here. There they are. Do I have any more chests or do we need more? No, do you think you can manage to make me some chests?
How many do you need?
2.
2? Yeah, I can handle that.
You know, we work at big numbers over here.
Ooh.
Will you stop with the logs in my...
Yeah. Yeah, I can stop.
Also, I have chests in my backpack, so you're no longer needed.
You're just trying to get rid of me.
You know it. So I believe if I go like this and set that guy down, item auto output enabled, auto input enabled, and now I believe our oven is set up such that it should work and do large quantities of cooking now. We have something that we can cook.
I don't know.
We didn't think that far ahead, which is making equipment without actually having a use for it. That's wild. That's salt.
Tracks.
More.
There is a bunch of raw pork in here.
I don't know if pork works with the oven or not.
What would you cook in the oven then?
Well, normally like metal stuff, because I think pork needs a food oven, but we'll go try it. It'd be cool if it worked.
I think oven, I think food.
Yeah, well, I think like the turning dust into ingots kind of oven. This might work, it might not. We're gonna find out. Based on the fact that it is just idling and not doing anything. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Pork doesn't work.
Why did you build this thing?
Because it's one of the Steam items, and I've been saying since the get-go that we're going to build everything in the game that we could. It's part of my quest to do everything. Does everything have a purpose? No, but we're going to do everything.
There's a rat.
Yeah, we've got some rotten pork in there.
Thing.
Oh, I bet you I've got dust up above in the actual chest storage.
Some ruby dust.
Do I need more copper? Not really.
We could grind up some ore and make dust.
That's kind of what I'm thinking of doing here. Just based on our inventory things. But yeah, I like Warlock's statement. If town was organized, there'd be plenty of extra chests available. That's so accurate.
Yeah. Oh, there's some gold powder in here. 8 of them.
Ooh. There's a bunch of crushed redstone in here for my overflowing redstone chest. I need more chests.
Nope, not falling for that one this time.
Yeah, no, but this time I actually do.
Right, as soon as I get there. Like, oh, nope, I got it.
Well, I guess I'll put it in this chest until you get here. Not gonna fit though, it's too full already. Don't worry, this could have been a complete waste of time. It's okay.
Oh, it most definitely is. But that's okay.
What is everyone's favorite part of Terrafirmagreg? That's what I would like to know. Any comments there?
I'm thinking. Get over here.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh.
It's doing 8 copper dust at once.
Performing up to 8 recipes in parallel.
That's pretty cool. Joshua, the grind. Yes. That is great answer.
Running perfectly, it says.
And the longevity. All great answers. All of my favorite part is the hype for Zeta 1. My favorite part's the wandering traders. That's just because you can buy buckets from them, and that's cheating. Filthy casual.
Copper ingots. We finally got copper ingots, Ricky.
Yeah, but look how fast you can cook stuff into ingots now. That's
Right?
That's what this guy's for. The speed, the power.
Power. It's about drive. It's about power. No.
Yeah, I like it.
It was the Rock's attempt at a rap career, remember?
Priority, how much every step feels rewarding and unlocks a new way to do things that makes the earlier parts easier. For this series, my favorite part will be IE2. And so is the chess monster. You're not wrong, Shadow. I've yet to have a Wandering Trader show on the server. I could have been a version setting.
And we're done.
The slow study progression. All great answers. All right, we've built the oven. Our steam most definitely is going down because I have it turned off at the moment. I don't have the actual fuel going to the boilers. It's just working out what was still in the equipment at the time. The chess monster is only temporarily growing until we have a big organization party. And what's going to happen is I'm going to basically move everything that's in all of these chests into one massive chess monster along the main road and then have everybody come on and we'll just do a sorting party. I think that's the best way to fix what we've done here. What do you think?
I like that.
That feels like the logical solution to the chess monster.
We gotta invite a bunch of Zetas to a party, and then they'll show up and be like, yeah, it's a sorting party though, guys.
Just don't tell them.
Yeah.
All right. So we can also make the steam grinder. And to do that, we're going to need another steam input hatch.
You got enough room for that in this steam building?
Well,
You could, I guess.
I mean, I could
just
probably turn
expand.
this guy 90 degrees and be a little bit more efficient with my space here. So I'll have to probably move a couple things around.
True.
Because he's only going to be a 3x3. So I think I could put them side by side with this guy.
But you also haven't put any walls up yet, so you could easily just expand it a little bit.
Yeah, you know. That might even be the better option. And then we have like a little hallway here.
Yeah.
So to do that, we'll have to cut this guy down. Then we're going to need some more magnetite bricks. Any idea where we stored those?
I saw something called magnetite brick over in front of the forge, but I think it was a small amount and it was like the single brick.
I got them.
Okay.
Pyrotrite says apparently the Winer Trader does not normally exist, so apparently it is a server setting that wasn't meant to be, Maya, so it'll probably be fixed when we update the server. Which would explain why it had like vanilla Minecraft items that didn't make sense. It was probably just a mistake from the last update. So enjoy it while it lasts because it's going away. So wait until create logistics. You're not that far away from it. They can dump everything into one giant vault and you can search. Be a proper sorting system. That's not a bad idea.
That is like the final evolution of the chess monster,
The chess monster that sorts itself.
right?
Some may say the super chess monster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. 4. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. Hmm. Oh, these are 5 wide here. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. And I'll just fill these inside part out. We'll have to dig out underneath.
You can do that.
What are the odds it's gonna collapse? Might be okay. We got some steel supports here.
I mean, these bricks won't collapse.
I meant the dirt.
Oh.
Where is my mining hammer?
Look at that floating gravel.
Oops. I went too far.
You've gone too far, Ricky.
Way too far.
Can't believe you've done this.
Warlock says it's been a long day and it's still before 5 o'clock. Oof. Feel that. By the way, I grew vanilla beets, spruce, and pumpkins. That's cool. Yeah, final evolution is AE2, but that's not until high voltage. We're a little ways away from the high voltage. Shadowless, can the machines blow up? So, I don't know I don't think these guys can, but the boilers will blow up if you add water after it's heated up. So you always have to make sure there's water first before you start the heating up process for these boilers. If there's heat here and there's no water and then you add the water, it will blow up. If you have the water already into the boilers, you're perfectly fine. So that's the one thing you have to watch for with the boilers. And then because I've got these set up literally to its own pump line of water, they will never run out of water, so I don't have to worry about them blowing up, in theory. All says, Ricky, imagine you'll eventually be able to tame and ride a sky bison in TFC with the avatar mod. That would be sweet. All right, so that's where I'll put the input for this guy. Right like that. Okay, now we just need to make all the parts for the other guy. Some machines can blow up if they get rained on as well. Oh.
Yep, better get that roof on.
Man, I really need to like start working on some things then. Did not realize that at all. Well, that's not ideal. Just the electric ones. Okay, so I think there's a steam will be fine. I'm gonna say, if a steam machine blows up if it gets wet, then like, what's going on here? That doesn't make any sense. All right, what are we working on here? Steam grinder. So we need the steam input charge. So I need to make some of these. Warlock says, good to know. Yes, it is. That is very useful information. That is. Steel pipes, need those. Yeah, steam is fine. I was gonna say. Some of them. I probably just made way too many of those. All right, yeah, we're gonna need them for the buses anyways. That's good. So what we're gonna do is get rid of some of these extra chests that you made because we don't need that many of them. Thank you. And we'll make those 2 buses. Then I need my screwdriver to turn the 1 bus into an output one. And then we need a bunch of machine casings. And that's more brass plates. How many brass plates do we have? Not enough. We'll put that guy in. Make some brass plates there. We'll probably have to make more brass here soon, to be honest. Gonna sit here and let these brass get made up for a minute. So do you have a theme for your next episode, Hypno?
The theme is gonna be finding my base, I think.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Sounds like progress is being made.
Yeah. I mean, this happened like a month or so ago, but yeah.
I mean, it's
Video
just like
will be out soon.
just an editing table thing, you know? I get it.
Yeah.
We all have those. That's beautiful. All right. Make some of these. Need more of them. Never have enough plates of any kind, but man, that forge hammer, what a lifesaver. That was so funny. Just walking by.
Yeah.
Like right here, I just saw your head just pop up. So if we were to do a stream of another game that isn't Terrafirmagreg, what game would we want to see? We want another Minecraft world stream. We want to do some random games I have in my Steam library. Do you have Peak by the chance?
Do I have what?
The game Peak?
I do not. I
Fun.
can get it, I'm sure.
That's a fun game.
I've got Among Us.
Oh, Among Us. We need to do
That'd be
another
a fun.
a Zeta Among Us day. That is
Yeah, that would be fun. I'd
that
love
is
to be able to
so
be there for
much
this
fun.
one.
That's a great time. Cody, anything actiony. Welcome back, Cody. Glad you can make it back. Here's an idea. Change your skins to match the age of progression you're on. Steampunk for steam age, diesel punk for low grade, electric and so on. I am not very good at the whole skin updating thing. I made this skin and I am embarrassed to admit how long it took me to make the skin you see before you, which is black pants and an orange shirt. Like, it's not like it's difficult, but I literally, and part of it's like the little perfectionist me, was trying to make sure that every pixel was just right, and spent way too long making this. So I'm not great at the whole adjusting skins thing, but I like the idea there, Olive. It's just the execution requires more time than I have for that, I feel. Hi guys, I have a question. I want to move from steam to some other type of energy. What is the best option for me? I'm on my stage making canthal coils. It requires a lot of energy. Well, I don't know the answer to that, to be perfectly honest. I haven't gotten that far to figure out what the next best energy is after that. Your second machine hull, I assume it's like a fuel based thing. Let's see, medium voltage works off of just hydrogen gas and chlorine gas. Oh, there you go. Benzene or biodiesel. Thank you for the assist there, because I honestly had no idea what I'm doing next. I haven't made it that far into the think tank yet. I'm still on the steam age very much, and I have not progressed past this yet. But there you go. Apparently benzene or biodiesel is the next energy source that you should look into. Jumping on Tarkov. I've never played Tarkov. That's one game that I never really got into. Steam grinder. I need a high pressure steam macerator.
Yep.
Oh, you know, more tools we have to make. This one requires something I don't know if we have.
What, a macerator?
A high pressure steam macerator. So let's start with the easy part. Is there uranium in this mod pack? I'm gonna say yes. There's all sorts of uranium things here, it looks like. Does that answer your question, Shadow? There's all sorts of fun uranium things. Like a uranium-235 ingot, hazardous, caused by any contact. Ooh.
You have gears already? You have one black steel rod.
I have one small
those, right?
wrought iron gear.
Alright, we need 2 of those also. The wrought iron.
The raw diamond is the one that I'm concerned about. I don't know if I have a raw
I have 1 raw diamond at my base.
Do you really?
I really do. I'll be back.
Yeah,
Here,
go
take this.
Go get that, because that is gonna be the longest time sake of. I don't think I had another diamond. I used the only one we had.
They're pretty plentiful in the beneath, I feel like. And remember I told you with the gem saw, you can get like full finished gems from the buds.
I remember you told me that, but that doesn't mean I remembered listening to you.
Oh, well, and you must have.
Apparently.
If you remember it.
I vaguely remember you saying, hey, you should do this, and I was like, I should probably do that, and then life went on.
Life goes on. That's what it does.
And now I'm here.
It's like the main thing that life does.
Time. It moves forward. These be facts.
Fact.
Some may say it's the facts of life. If you have oil sands, diesel is a much better use. Benzene uses a gas turbine. Apparently, Tarkov is the hardest first-person shooter, but after you understand it, 600 hours, by the way, you understand it. That's fair. A game I got really into for a while was Hearts of Iron 4. Have you ever played that?
Never even heard of it.
It's a really weird game. It's like a not necessarily a turn-based strategy, but like a time progression strategy game, and it takes place over World War II, and you can pick any country in the world and try to basically take over the world or save the world, or however you want to do it, from the perspective of that country throughout the time frame of World War II. It's a fascinating game. I mean, there's so much strategy that goes into it. I am terrible at it still, but it is so much fun. Yeah. Sometimes you're like, I'm gonna play as Brazil and create the greatest navy in the world, and then you go up against the America and you die, and it's hilarious. What was I working on? That's what I needed. And I'm getting so distracted today. Probably not ideal. I have a lot of oil sands, but fractionating column on EV stage, so I thought I would use it wait until EV. No, you can use a normal distillery. I am glad that you are here to answer his questions, Pyrity, because I would have been completely lost at this point in time. So thank you. Appreciate that. What country do you like in Hearts of Iron 4? So, depends on what mood I'm in whenever I start a new campaign. One of the ones I really liked doing was trying to play as Turkey, and like how it was like fairly centrally located in the Med, and you can try and I felt it was like a very hard challenge to do anything from them because it already have like push and pulls from the different themes, the different government styles around that country. So I always thought that was interesting. Of the superpower ones, I always enjoyed Italy. I thought the resource gathering from Italy was always very fascinating, and then you always had the flexibility of, do you want to join the Allies or the Axis? That was very good. And Spain, I really liked playing at Spain because they like literally start in a civil war, so you can like day one pick a side and really change how you wanted to go about that world. So those would probably be my top candidates for countries I would play in Hearts of Iron 4. Let's see. If the fat electrician has taught me anything, is don't touch America's boats. That's right. Great.
Don't mess with America's boats.
Touch their
if
boats.
You know what's good for you.
Never ends well for anyone. Can't deal with wasting extra products from oil. Fine, try benzene and you'll just need a tree farm for it. Well, that sounds very interesting and sounds like future power sources that we will eventually have to try. Warlock asks, when will we eventually update the server? What version do you think you'll update to? So, I was actually going to update the server this past weekend, and then I saw a note in the Discord about how the server is being, or the mod pack is being updated to the 0.11 version, and it's like in the alpha release of the 0.11 version right now. And so probably in the next week or so, or whenever there's a truly stable version of the 0.11 version, I will probably be updating Zetacraft to the 0.11 version. So that's a big enough update that I think it's worth updating the server here as a whole. I don't do all the updates, obviously, because it's a big time from my point, from the server updating point. But whenever there's a major update with the mod pack, I will probably update the server to match the updates with the mod pack. So that's kind of what I look out for in that regards. So I hope that answers your question, Warlock. I have everything except your diamond, Hypno. We're waiting on you.
I'm on my way back.
0.11.0 alpha released 2 days ago. So yeah, probably within the next week or so, I'll be updating the server. That would be my best guess. Part of it's going to be when I have the time to sit down and back up all the world files and make sure that I can port the world appropriately and all that fun stuff. Because, you know, that's always important. So, he says, honestly, there's not many changes in 0.11 until you get to EV, so you can probably wait a bit longer to... 10.13 is nice and stable, though. And that's good to know. I appreciate the update there. I'll probably reach out to you in the next week or so and make a decision on what the best version is to update at that point in time. I did see that Mars was being added, so I did kind of knew that if I was going to update, I kind of wanted to add that Mars update. Just, I know that we're nowhere near the point to be able to do Mars at this point, but invite to Maya.
Yeah, Ice and Cable might be going to Mars soon.
Yeah, they are Ice North and Cablecraft, who live way down in here. They are definitely farther along in the advancements of the different technologies than we are up here. But that's all right. Are you close, Hypno?
Yep. I am just entering town.
Hey, I see you.
Hey, I see you. I come bearing diamond. Hey, Ricky! Getting achievements.
I don't know if that diamond will work.
It's a diamond.
But it's not a raw diamond.
It's not a raw diamond.
I might have some raw diamonds.
Diamond.
It's a real diamond. Maya might have a raw diamond. If not, I might have a raw diamond at base. But
So
give me my diamond back.
I was gonna put the recipe in and see if I can make it work. So get it here for a sec.
I've got some.
Bring him over, because this probably isn't gonna work.
Yep. Nope. This diamond doesn't work.
Well, you got the achievement at least.
Got the achievement for something I can't use. So funny. Miss Kensington, isn't there a grade school taunt about going to Mars? I mean, maybe it was Jupiter. Could be the same.
Well, Mars, you get candy bars.
True story. That's it. That's what it was. Probably easier to check the
Also,
change
Mars
log
makes
for the
M&Ms.
Interesting. Change log for the full patch 11 notes. Too much for here. Olive says it got 89% on your last test. Congratulations, Olive. That's fantastic. Way to go. Cheers to Olive in the chat here for getting a 89%. That's fantastic.
GG.
GG. Who do you think is the most likely player on the server to build something that breaks the server? That's a tough question. I think there are two acceptable answers here.
Ricky and Maya.
I was going to say Cable.
Me and Cable, I would say.
And the second option would be Maya. Cable would try to break it doing some redstone machinery that just tries to put the limits of what the server can handle. And Maya would just be doing something stupid to break the server.
Yep.
Like those are the two options, I think. Oh, I need Invar gears. I need more stuff.
I discovered that gear mold you have last night. That's pretty
You got
awesome.
gear mold?
Yeah.
That'd be handy.
For the alloy smelter, I believe.
Yeah, but it only works with certain things. And it needs a fluid solidifier, not the alloy smelter, so it's for the wrong tool.
Oh.
I saw it, I made it, got excited, and then realized it doesn't work for what I needed.
Aw.
Hey, Kenzie's here.
Hey, Kenzie's here.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna make this grinder, and then we're gonna do a spawn cleanup. That's what's gonna happen.
That.
Kenzie just doesn't know it yet. We need to make more Invar, I think. No.
More? You want more?
Oh wait, no. Never mind. We might have enough.
I was gonna say, give me those,
If you want to still make more anyways, I don't think that's a bad idea. Oh no!
Kenzie left. She heard. She heard.
You could also
Alright,
be
so we
having
need-
some connection issues.
Yeah.
Every once
We
in a
need-
while, I'll have an issue the first time I connect. You need nickel and cast iron to make it.
Cast iron and nickel.
Enzi, oh no, your internet. Hope it's able to sustain the connection. Alright, got that guy. And we have the steam grinder. Excellent. Works in the alloy smelter. Check the metal molding tab. Hold on. So there's a chance that this is going to work awesomely, and that would be sweet. Metal molding. Okay. Make wrought iron gears with these? Oh! We can make gears with this. Oh my god. That's fantastic.
awesome.
My god, that's amazing. I'm so happy right now. Doesn't do all the
That's
metals,
good to hear.
but it does some. That is fantastic. Kenzie is sitting in the truck on the lower corner of the property while an exterminator treats the house. Oh dear. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Never good when you need the exterminator in. I believe this guy is all the same block around and it's gonna be hollow in the middle. Okay. Let's actually be smart about this. I know. Unlike me to do that. Boop. Boop. And we'll do that. And that, and we have a steam grinder. And you go down below to connect the tubing to it. Fluidifier is cheaper though once you get to LP. Okay, that makes sense. That is fantastic. Shadowless asks, how does it look for the death count for each player on the server? Well,
Oh my god.
I thought I was doing poorly with my 59 deaths, but Maya over here with his 205 is insane.
Hey,
I'm
Ricky.
learning the mod.
I think you might need a wrench to turn on the mechanical pump. I don't own a wrench.
Mm,
You don't own a
Flip a
wrench?
switch?
That's crazy.
He's not.
Switch.
do you not see the lever?
Oh, there's a switch up there. Okay. Never mind.
Literally have a lever on a clutch. They could not make it any easier, and that is basic Minecraft knowledge there.
I didn't look up there. I'm short. Also, why is it not working? What am I missing? There-
Probably something.
It's gotta be something.
Is it hot enough? Do you have to keep it fluidized?
Oh, there we go. Yep, just had to hit the bellows.
That's what
Very
I
good.
thought.
Very good.
Are we out of the item pipes? Nope. Got some. Ooh. Cody, why would you box a beetle? Kenzie, to teach them some respect. Oh, it says, Maya, how are you real? All right, our massive steam grinder is now set up to do grinding of the masses. And now that I look at this, I don't like this setup because we're gonna do this instead. This is gonna look better. Beautiful, right?
Hey, there's Kenzie.
Hey, Kenzie, join the group. All it says, your chest monster is painful to look at. Yes, I understand that. And now that we are all on and we have accomplished our main goal of the evening of making the steam equipment. Oh God, my sandwiches just got rotten. Ugh.
Oh no, Ricky.
We're gonna first go to our food cellar, make some more sandwiches, and then we're gonna set up for a great spawn cleanup.
The great spawn cleanup.
Ayod says, oh, much progress. We have been working hard. Thank you. I don't need that much bread because it'll be rotten by the time I eat it all.
Store it
Knife.
in the cellar.
Well, that's just what I was doing. It's like I don't need to take a whole stack when I could take like a half stack.
Also, you know, you can slice the bread before you use it, and then just use the slices.
You can do that. However, it also reduces your grain from 1.5 to only like 0.5 inputs for your food points. So there is a trade-off for that.
Trade-off, yeah. Okay. I'll concede that.
We'll put some cooked duck on the sandwich. That sounds good. How about some soybean? That sounds good. Making a quick sandwich here. Yeah. Guys watching any good TV shows recently?
Rewatching Delicious in Dungeon. That's a good one.
I haven't. I only watched YouTube lately.
Fair enough. My wife and I just got done watching the Alien Earth series.
I heard it sucked.
I think it was fantastic.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
That's good to hear.
I thought it was
I'm a fan of the Alien series.
really well done, and like this like call out stuff back to the originals, and like kind of retcon some of the mistakes of Covenant and Prometheus.
Nice.
So big fan of it.
I liked Covenant and Prometheus.
Piracy does the other base that's further progressed have a YouTube channel. Technically, Cable does have a YouTube channel. He just has not uploaded anything to it. I'm trying to get after him to do some streaming on it as well. But at this point in time, he doesn't have any uploads from this season yet, but it would be Cablecraft. He just hasn't made any content yet. Party, is it possible to look at recipes without launching Minecraft? Is there some online service or maybe some config at GitHub? I don't know the answer to that one. You'll have to answer that. Apparently they're mostly in the GitHub and the CubeEdge folder, otherwise no. Has anyone heard of a book series called Aurora CV1 by R.Y.K. Brown?
I have not.
I haven't
heard that one.
All right. How do we want to do this?
Very carefully.
I think we just get like all these chests along this main center point. We'll just fill up with everything. And then we'll actually set up our chests on where they're supposed to go. And then all the corresponding items can go where they're supposed to go. How does that feel?
Yeah.
That's
okay.
great.
Yep. Sweet.
Prioritize is already. I'm just curious how far along they are. I might make a visit to them at some point soon just to see how they're doing and get an update on how their area has been. But since he's going to go to bed, thank you so much for being here for the stream, and thank you for your hard work on updating the mod pack. It's been a great mod pack.
Oh yeah.
I think I can speak for all the Zetas to say we're having a very good time with it.
Having a
For sure.
blast.
All right. This feels like an enormous task of organizing spawn. Like, I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, what have we done here? Okay. First things first.
Where's everything going?
That's just it. We have to
Is that
kind of
first? thing first.
The first things first is where do we need to put certain things. So there's like 50-ish books in the series. I'm listening to the audiobook and I'm on book 8 now, so only 60-ish hours in. That's a lot of commitment to a book series, but that sounds really good. All right, let's see here. Let's cut down some ironwood trees and make some ironwood chests, because they are the prettiest of the chests. I think.
I agree.
Get rid of all the not essential stuff out of that.
I just farmed a full inventory of ironwood trees.
That seems excessive.
Gotta pile them up in the ironwood pile of the junkyard. Not big enough yet.
I see. So let's start with let's move all of the metals where they should be, because that might be the easiest one to move stuff to, don't you think?
It's like ingots into the ingot room, or
ingots into the ingot room, and then once the ingot piles are full, if we go up the ladder, there are chests up here that we can like send more of the ingots into the chests themselves.
Okay.
I think that's a good first step in our organization here. And I know I got a lot of ingots out here from all of our crafting session, but I don't know if I needed 2 piles of copper. Might take the second pile, the sticking out pile, and take them upstairs. Oh god.
We got a good little stack of Invar now.
Let's see here. I'm gonna take some signs from over here.
Whoa, where did all this copper just come from?
So this will be copper ore. I'm gonna put a sign on these guys for copper ingots. Copper ingots. I've got ingots on the left up here. I've got ingots on this side, and then I'm gonna put the ores on this side.
Okay.
I think that makes sense. We need to make more signs. It looks like.
Man, I had to make something yesterday. I couldn't believe how tough it was to make. A button.
That's ridiculous.
Right?
Shadow says build a vault where you put all the chests in. That will probably be as we expand with more and more stuff. This is kind of just our Steam Age cleanup, and we will keep making more and more cleanups, I'm sure.
I'd say that's pretty likely.
That we'll be making more cleanups.
Yeah, that it'll need it, at least.
I'm quite certain that this cleanup will last us about a week.
Yeah.
Underground vault is the way, so it's not a pain to look at. I mean, that'll probably be, once we have like a bunch more ingots than what we have now, that's probably what we will end up doing, because right now we only have so many ingots made up, but that could be a future expansion. Put more signs on. wrought iron ingots. Then we can put all the stones in the actual like, or like all like the building materials in Guru storage building, because that makes more sense for them there, right?
Yeah.
Right?
That's wild.
Right.
Disagree.
Dare close your eyes.
You turn some metals into dust and store them that way. It could hold 4 times more. I mean, probably could. That'd probably be the smart thing.
Hey.
Oh,
Howdy.
She joined the voice chat and never said a word.
I don't think she has signal where she is.
No.
I just think she didn't want to talk to us.
I think she didn't want to have to deal with the organization.
She joined to make a point. I'm joining and I'm not speaking.
No, and Cable went with her.
Well, are we all about to go?
No, it's Cable's bedtime.
Old man Cable. Hey, Kenzie's back.
Yeah, poor Cable has to get up at like 5 in the morning for his job.
Ugh. Yeesh.
And we're on East Coast time, so like it's time for him to sign off. Don't blame him at all for that. I had for my job, I had a call with Australia yesterday, and we're like on opposite sides of the world, which means I was like working at 1 in the morning, and that was not fun.
How come the Australians never have to work at 1 in the morning? It's always us that have to meet their time.
Because they're the customer and we're the
That's fair.
supplier, so it is in our best interest to work to their needs.
You want our stuff? Well, you have to jump through some hoops, okay?
Yeah, that doesn't work as well. All it says I gotta get up at 5 a.m. for classes tomorrow. That's rough. No one likes getting up before the sun. Copper, go there.
Oh, jeez, we're under attack, guys.
Are we really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't have time for them.
I just got rid of my bad omen. I want to get it again.
It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't do
It
anything.
doesn't, but I don't like it being there. It bugs me.
It's about the principle.
Yeah.
Hi, Kenzie.
I think Kenzie is fighting a never-ending battle of internet here.
Yeah,
Have you seen Kenzie's work on the new animal pens, though?
I did. Looking great.
It's fantastic. Put some raw iron ingots here. That guy there. Ooh, that actually looks really good right there. That is a perfect spot for that ominous banner. Like it was meant to be.
Waiting for it to show up on stream.
They said Kenzie's work. Don't forget to credit yourself too. I didn't do anything, Kenzie. All I did was come by, watch you work, and then signed off. We could go show off your beautiful work that you did. So before we had these animal pens, it was just a little hay on top of some logs, And that was it, you know? Super simple. And then geez, Kenzie's like, let's make them little barns. And oh my god, do we have enough cows? This is probably going to be a lag machine.
No, this is fine.
But then I made a couple black steel bars, and she's like, they're beautiful. I put them in. And then we also have a new pen for the pigs as well.
A pig pen, if you will.
I may say. But putting the path and the rooted dirts in there to really make it look like a natural pen, like that is beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Are there wild aggressive animals on this server? Yes, there definitely is.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the
crocodiles.
first episodes was like bears and crocodiles, and it was scary. Cody, there should be a culling.
llamas,
There
if you're
probably will be
Maya.
one here soon. Oh, there's just stuff everywhere.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, it's a little overwhelming, I might say.
Eh.
That's ridiculous. Overwhelming. Fortunately, we've chased most of them off, but there are wolves and bears around. Yeah, it's true. We have pretty much killed all of the aggressive animals that are on our peninsula just because it was kind of dangerous. Since these worked double copper plates can't stack and they don't really have any other point, I'm just going to melt them down into dust. This is my brilliant strategy there. Now we can kind of produce things quicker. I don't feel as bad about it. That's true, Kenzie. The longer you're in an area, the fewer hostile mobs spawn there, and that's a function of Terrafirmagreg, and it is one of the coolest things they ever added to Terrafirmagreg. You kind of get protection spawn zones wherever you live. Oh, graphite, diamond. Oh, we're going to be at this for a while.
But there's a bunch of us. 3.
Are there though?
I feel mostly responsible for this, and that is not ideal. And that probably does not help things.
I mean, we're making progress, so that's good.
A little bit.
Started. Yeah.
We have broken ground. What can I use this for? Nope. Kenzie can't sustain a good enough conversation, so we're out of luck with her.
Aw. Fine.
We'll allow it this time.
This time.
Uh-oh. What a steam. Guess I'll have to fill these guys back up with fuel. So there is a weather mod for Terrafirmagreg that you can download that does add tornadoes and hurricanes and things, but it is not in this mod pack as of now. I actually did think about adding that, but determined that it would probably be just too much for everyone who, for most of the people on the server, this is their first time doing anything Terrafirmagreg related ever, and like that's enough of a leap from vanilla Minecraft that throwing tornadoes at them seemed cruel. Where you could literally have your stuff just blown off the map. It's kind of a wild mod pack though. It's pretty cool. Kenzie, I hope we add one later. It exists. I just have not added it yet. So, something to look out for. Okay. Got these guys. Add some diamonds into the carbon chest. Copper, and then let's now I'll use Guru's building a little bit as well. Oh, there is still stuff in these chests. I did not realize we still had like ores over here waiting to be processed.
Oh yeah. There's some good stuff still over there.
No kidding. It's probably been here since like the first week of the server that we forgot all about.
Pretty much.
That's hilarious. That's really funny. Like that. Add some signs. So you can see what is in these things. There we go. Oh, there was a crafting table up here. Maybe there wasn't. Embarrassing.
There's one down here.
There's also one out here. That'll work. And so I'm gonna relocate down the road to see if I can get better reception for my hotspot connection. That's fantastic.
Are you sorting flint in the forge? You don't have that there, right?
I don't really have any idea yet. Whatever you think makes sense. I support your professionalism.
Let's see if there's any here first.
You have my full permission to make decisions on where it should be.
Wait.
Okay. There's a bunch of chests in here now. Let's imagine if we were like smart enough to like color code the chests a bit.
Could you imagine?
Maybe
You
like
see my new storage.
I have not.
Yeah, wait till you see it though. Remember this conversation.
Let's see. Fail in. I don't mind leaving the graphite and the kale in here because that kind of makes sense for it to be here. That I don't mind. That makes sense to me. I want to make a chest of We call it the machine shop chest. How's that sound?
That's good.
And it's gonna be over by the machine shop. He said confidently. And this is our machine shop chest. And we're gonna put it in the machine shop. In here we'll go machine shop items. That could go in here. Tegan, hey, sorry I'm late. What's today's stream plan? Welcome to the stream, Tegan. Earlier today, we were making up the steam oven and the steam grinder. And now Maya, Hypno, and myself are going through Spawn and trying to organize, to some degree, the chests throughout Spawn. It's not going to all get done today, I'll tell you that for sure. But we're taking a first stab at kind of cleaning up the disaster that is our Spawn chest monster, because it has gotten a little out of hand, some may say.
A little.
And it's all Maya's fault. He just puts stuff in chests everywhere.
Pretty much.
And I don't know how we're supposed to get anything done when he's doing that, you know?
Somebody's got to make it difficult.
And in no way is it my fault at all.
You know, this little sort button really comes in handy.
Oh, it's the best. Alright, bunch of charcoal there. Throw that up in there. That guy's done. Shadow, it'd be funny if you someday just decide to update the server and put in the weather mod in without saying anything and just seeing their reaction once they realize a tornado is coming. Don't give me bad ideas like that, because I just might. In all honesty, if I ever do add that mod back, I probably will, and I'll make sure I'm online to be able to record the reactions. Because that sounds amazing.
Where would magma blocks belong? I don't think they go with
I
sand.
think we're gonna need a beneath
gravel.
chest. That feels like a beneath.
A beneath chest. Ooh.
It feels like
in the
that's where that would belong.
basement. We need to dig a basement real quick, guys.
That's good. Put it beneath everything.
Oh, I see what you did there. Actually, not like clever like. Let's throw these cast irons into here to make some more iron.
Soot. Why do I have soot?
I'm sure it's for a good reason.
No, it's not. Definitely not.
Can you
Maya, where are
prop
you putting that flint?
the
that you were
natural
talking about
disasters, or are
earlier?
they random?
Top floor, the black chest without a label, and the boxes, or the little area full of like minerals and stuff.
Top floor.
To
In Guru's storage, right?
Yep.
answer your question, Kenzie, I think that they could be commanded, but it would have to be from the console, not on my account, because that the console has the op permissions. So
But
technically,
you do have the power to do.
as the,
the
server
console.
admin, I could, but that's not something I would like. That
Not even for a prank.
no, I see the op permissions. The only time they are ever used is to fix a bug. Otherwise, if something goes wrong, sorry, deal with it, move on. Like, that is solely for the use of fixing something that like is a game breaking bug. Like when Guru went to the beneath and they couldn't get out of the beneath because the teleportation was bugged, and so he was perpetually stuck there. That was one thing. Like, that I could understand using the op to teleport him to spawn. But like beyond something like that, no. It's just
Yeah,
not
it makes sense.
interesting to me to do that kind of stuff. Warlock says, I usually bind the sort button in the middle mouse. Makes chest sorting so quick.
Nice.
I didn't think about
that.
I didn't think about binding it to a keybind.
Like, I didn't even realize there was a hotkey for that. Oh no, I'm hungry again.
If only there were sandwiches.
There's about to be. You guys want me to make you some sandwiches?
I've got a few on me already.
Okay. Maya, you hungry?
I'm good.
Alright. One soybean sandwich coming up.
Oh, let's see. Oh, there's stuff over here too. Oh my god. Everywhere. How do I get food in the lunchbox? All right, so what you gotta do is you hover it and you shift right click. And you can put food into the lunchbox. And you see how there's 9 spots within the lunchbox? If you are holding over the lunchbox and you hold down control and your scroll wheel, you can scroll between the different slots within the lunchbox, and then all you have to do is hit right click to be able to eat. And that's how the lunchbox works. Does that answer your question, Kenzie?
It also fills you up way more than eating it not out of a lunchbox for some reason.
Kenzie, thank you.
Ricky, can you guess how much HP I have right now?
You look like you are at 2943.
How about 3816?
Oh my
With
gosh.
my beer, of course.
Yep. Shift and right click. It opens up the lunchbox.
The lunchbox does also help to preserve your food, so that's
It does add the
always
preserve
nice.
mechanic to the food in the lunchbox. That is true.
Everything I say is true.
I bet you never
Ooh.
say anything.
Right? If only. There's a wrench in here. And, okay, that was weird. It wouldn't let me take it out of the chest for some reason. And
Interesting.
then finally it did, and I couldn't put it back in the chest.
That seems
And now I
perfectly
just have
normal.
it. I don't know how it got in the chest. That's crazy, because it should be too big to go in a chest. Maybe if you use a hopper?
Oh, let's see. Where do we want clay?
I think Kenzie found a good spot, even if it doesn't get her internet.
When do I plan on making a steam turbine? What's it take to make a steam turbine? Basic steam turbine. LV motors and iron
rotors.
rods.
But the electric motors, I don't know how to make those, but everything else... Oh, the machine hole, I don't know anything about that either. And circuits, yeah, I don't know anything about that thing. So...
Basically, as soon as I get some electron tubes is probably when I'll be doing that. So, pretty soon, it looks like. Based on my understanding of where we are. We're getting
I
close.
say, don't you have electron tubes?
I've got the glass to make them. I haven't actually made them yet.
I've made a ton of them.
Oh.
Not too bad.
Did you see you can make glass bottles and the tube things from the alloy smelter?
I discovered that last night. I'm so excited.
Pretty fantastic.
Yo. My next thing is going to be a vibrators, so I can start getting flint from gravel. And then you can get quartz sand from sand.
Nice.
So you can get the glass dust really easily.
What do you need the flint for?
To make glass dust. Flint and either quartzite sand or what's one of the other thing. There's two different items that can make glass dust. And glass dust can pretty much easily make any of the main glass stuff we need, I guess.
Mm-hmm. All it says, steampunk Ricky time. Someone get that man a top hat and a monocle. Not a bad idea. We're just gonna move on, Kenzie.
I heard it too, Kenzie. I heard it too.
Well, this is all just junk, so I'm just gonna throw that out. Or when we were like keeping twigs and stuff, I no longer care about twigs and stuff.
Twigs and stuff.
To know.
Could be a good name for a shop. It sells like kitschy homemade stuff.
Because it's just gonna move on. Yep. We're gonna make a treated lumber chest. They actually have a decent amount of that for once. This is gonna be, oh god, there. Where did my signs go? Did I use all my signs already?
Here's your sign.
There's a bunch of signs by the silo in one of those chests there.
Noted. And we've been streaming for 2 hours already.
Wow.
That's wild.
So I've been in like 4 hours worth of streams today.
Yeah. What does it take to make the rolling mill? The rolling mill takes double black steel plates, some basic circuits, a ULV machine hull, and precision mechanisms.
I was actually getting ready to make that.
I was gonna say we should be pretty close to being able to make that.
Yeah.
If not
What
already.
does it do?
Turn
make,
ingots into
plates.
plates.
Oh,
At a
okay.
1-to-1.
Pretty handy.
Where do you want snowballs?
In barrels of water.
To make that
You actually
slush
have that
ice.
over here, huh?
There's a whole row of them along that road,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It doesn't go in the slushed ice, though. It's got to go in water, right?
Goes in the water and it makes the chilled water essentially, or whatever it's called. Like the liquid ice slush is made from the snowballs in water, and then we'll combine all the liquid ice slushes into 1 or 2 barrels.
Okay.
And then when it's winter, this lake will freeze over. We'll get the ice pieces, put those into the liquid ice slush to make ice.
Nice. I understand that's one way to upgrade your cellar, right? Is to put ice blocks in there.
We do have 2 packed ice blocks in our cellar.
Yeah, but I mean for other cellars. Is there like does it stack? Like the more ice in there, the better? Is there a limit? Do we know?
So there's 3 different tiers of cellars, and it's based on the average temperature within the cellar, I believe, and the more ice in there gets your average temperature to a lower tier. I think you want your average temperature to be below 0 for the best cellar.
All right, it's good to know.
Yeah, the ice actually works as refrigeration in the cellar, so that's why we're going after it, Tegan. 3 wood, put 3 wood in there. Treated wood.
All right, next stream we're gonna have to go do something dangerous because I got my diet all right, got my HP all the way up there, and for no reason.
I mean, we can always go back to the beneath and find another bastion.
I found one. Remember, there's one right next to my portal.
Oh, that's right. We never went into that one.
Nope.
Have you improved the way to get to it, your portal, or to your?
It's not even that bad.
it's literally the worst thing I've ever seen.
No. There's one spot of danger, which that can probably be made better.
Speaking of,
you guys want just like a boring, straight drop shaft?
Yes.
Boring. But I can make that happen, I guess.
I don't want to feel like I'm going to die on my way to said bastion.
That's how the other one is. Mine's fine.
So my bastion I've opened up, or my beneath, I've got a bastion opened up for you guys that's got easy access to 4 chests.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. Whenever you guys want that, I can show you to it.
Nice. So apparently there's a suggestion to make Roman iced pyrite next time he's on. Noted. You guys will have to remind me in the chat about that, because I know I'll forget. Water and hay and
like
movement.
Pykrete, right?
Yeah.
They once considered making battleships out of Pykrete.
Didn't they make some out of it?
They considered doing it. I forget which war it was in. No, maybe they did.
World War
But I know
I,
it didn't become like a standard practice.
It was not I think it was the Spanish-American War. And it was like against cannonball protection. And then they tried it in World War One for like a prototype, and the cost to weight ratio to your actual compared to just a proper steel displacement was not there.
Yeah.
But I think, oh, we're about to be raided again.
Uh-oh.
They're going to the pigs. Protect the animals. Ow. 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 These guys. That sounds fascinating, Cody. We'll have to check that out sometime. But anyways, we've been streaming now for over 2 hours. I think we've done a fantastic job, and we've got a bunch of sorting here still to do. But I think we should probably call it a stream here, and then we'll be working probably the next couple of days on sorting all of spawn, because this is not going to be an immediate task, I'm sure. Unless you guys think it's going to happen overnight, but I don't think so.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past Maya to just do it all tonight.
I will continue with it, but I doubt I'll have it done like that.
Do not spend all night on this. This is my mess to clean up. Like, you do not
Well,
have
now
to do
he
that.
has to do it.
You do not do that. But I do think that's a good spot for kind of like bringing the stream to a close. Thanks to who was it? Shadowless's generous donation of 10 euros. We will do another stream this week, probably Thursday or Friday night, to be determined. And I did put in the message that it could be another game or it will be this, to be determined. And we'll just kind of see what I'll probably put a poll out of some ideas for what the bonus stream could be, and it may not be Terrafirmagreg, it may be a completely different game, or we'll probably just do something out here. I don't know yet, but I'll put a poll out just for people's suggestions, and we'll just see what the fans want to see, you know?
Zeta Among Us, come on, fans.
I would love to do that. If we do that, it would probably be a Friday night stream, and I'll try to get as many people as possible for that if possible. I'm not going to promise a Zeta Among Us, but I will definitely attempt one, because that would be amazing to do. That sounds so much fun. The arrow just disappeared. That was fascinating. Do you guys have any closing statements for the stream here?
Don't forget to like the stream. You know, if you're watching, you probably like it. You've been here for a while.
Drink more water.
Drink more water. Very good. Or
Yep.
strawberry lemonade. Hey, from Wendy's. Good stuff. Definitely check out all the Zeta's contests. All the Zeta's content, and including their non-Terrafirmagreg content. Maya and Hypno have been doing some Cobblemon versus challenges on their live streams that are a lot of fun to watch them come up with a random challenge each week and duel it out with their Pokemon. So that's always a fun time.
Speaking
Yes,
of, that's always
so
an
fun.
option for you as well. You know, you need something
yeah,
for a
Ricky.
stream. You can hop
Hop
on
on
over
the
there.
server.
There's
That's
tons of games over there.
that's a possibility. Yeah, look at all the particles of the leaves and the
It does look nice on your stream.
like that is
Feels folly.
beautiful right there. And then also, if you are a member to the channel, please note that you get at least 1 day early access to all the videos on the channel, as well as special emotes for stream. And if you're at the CFT level, we actually have a private server that you can come play Terrafirmagreg on with us, or with me specifically. That is a unique experience. I know a couple people have already been on that server or have joined that server, and it's a fun little time there. So things to look into. I don't have any shaders, Tegan, or else I would. I don't have any loaded up right now. But thank you everyone so much for being here tonight, and we will see you at the next Terrafirma Tuesday. And probably sometime later this week. Definitely keep an eye out on the channel to check that out. Oh my goodness, Shadow, thank you so much for the support. Greatly appreciate it. We have a new member. Greatly appreciate that.
Good job, Shadow.
Heck yeah.
So much love. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. You got like all the extra emotes you can use in stream now, and you can also check out, I like to release at least one video every Tuesday, and if you remember, you can see them as early as Monday, so that's always a fun little thing. But yep, with that, have a great evening, and thank you so much for the support. This stream sponsored by Shadow apparently, but thank you.
Nice.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.